Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to cloud test lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
So you can schedule the test, and you can also execute bunch of scripts in a test set. And also you can configure the host where you on which machine you want to run the script. Okay, so let me open Quality Center.
And QTP need to be the same versions, or they can be different?
It's better. They're going to provide the compatibility. It's better to have the compatible versions.
Okay.
Otherwise, if they're not compatible, again, you have an issue to run the scripts. Okay, so I'm trying to log it into Quality Center now with the usernames and passwords. Okay, so now once you log in, then in order to run Qtp Script from Quality Center, you need to have a couple of add-ins installed. So if you go to Help, and you'll get an add-ins page. And on this add-ins page, the first in the add-in you're going to install is Mercury Quality Center Connectivity. So click on this link, and you're going to download this add-in. Okay, just click on this link and just save this file and install this, because these are very simple add-ins. It's not going to take much time. So once you install this Quality Center Connectivity add-in, then you go back on the same add-ins page, and now you're going to install more Mercury Quality Center add-ins. Click on this link, and you're going to install QTP add-in, Quick Test Professional add-in. So click on this link, and depends on what version of QTP you're using. So you're going to select the appropriate add-in. Suppose if you're using QTP 11, so this is the add-in. For 10, 9.5, this way, whatever the QTP version, you're going to install the appropriate add-in. Again, click on this link, and then save this file, and double click on it, follow the wizard, click next, and finish. So once you install these two add-ins, then you should be able to make a connection from QTP. Okay, so these are the two add-ins. One is called connectivity add-in. The other one is QTP add-in.
Sam, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry. If I had made a connection with QC and QTP for another project, and I have another new project, so do I have to do these add-ins or just do I have the basic QC connection, so I have to just, for every project that you add, do you have to do this add-in or?
No, it is one.
Only one? Okay.
It is one time. It's not specific to the project, it's specific to the tool.
Okay. But I think whenever I open the QTP nowadays, it's automatically, it is connecting to QC, and then below that I see the old project coming up like on the pop-up. So maybe I put the setting as the previous time. Every time QTP opens, it opens a particular project maybe, or if I have 2-3 projects.
You're talking about QTP or QC?
When I'm opening QTP.
When you open QTP, what you're seeing?
I'm not sure about the settings that I have put in. Whenever I open QTP, it does the quality center connection, and it also has, I think, by default connecting to my old the previous existing.
Hold on, I'm going to show. Okay. So now, basically, like once you install those two add-ins, and then so you're going to establish a connection. You're going to connect to quality center. So there is a quality center connection in the file menu. So you're going to select this menu, and it's going to ask, hey, what is your quality center URL? So you're going to provide that URL. Just you simply copy paste the URL from quality center. So this is the quality center URL. Copy and go to QTP and paste it here. Okay, once you paste the quality center URL, click on connect button so that it connects to quality center, and you should be able to see now this quality center connection window. And here you're going to provide the username and passwords to connect to the quality center. These are the quality center credentials. And then we are going to connect to the project. Okay, so now coming to your question. So why it's always making a connection whenever you open QTPs, you check these checkboxes. So you're saying whenever you start QTP, automatically connect to this project. Okay, so if you don't want, then again, just you follow this wizard and then uncheck the checkboxes so that it's not going to connect whenever you start QTP.
Okay, so I can leave the step 1 where reconnect the server on startup. I can have that, and then maybe the
whatever the options.
Step 3 I can make it as okay.
How you want to handle this? Okay, so if you don't want, whenever I open QTP, no, I don't want to connect to quality center. I can make it that connection manually whenever I need it. Then you just uncheck the checkbox. Whenever just I open QTP, automatically it connects to the quality center. Then you check all the checkboxes so that it connects to that project.
Okay. Thanks.
All right. So now you connected. You entered the quality center credentials to log in, and then you connected that particular project and close this window. And now whenever you create any script, so that saves to the quality center repository. So if you open any existing script, or let's say we can also quickly record any script also. It's not going to take much time. So let me create a script, just a couple of scripts on this application. And so here I'm going to Mark, can you please mute your phone? So agent name and the password Mercury. Okay, so I'm going to just stop here, and this is my script. And whenever I save my script, right, now you'll get two buttons here. Veena, can you please mute your phone? So here you'll get two buttons, Quality Center Test Plan and also the file system. So whenever you make a connection to Quality Center, right, you see this button. Otherwise, you don't get this button. All you get is the file system. The difference between them is file system is your local system where you can save your scripts under your local drive, C or D or whatever the drives, because that specific script is local to your system. Whereas when you select this Quality Center Test Plan, okay, so this is the file system, and you will get all your C drive, whereas this is Quality Center Test Plan. That means you're saving your scripts into Quality Center repository. Okay, those are the shared repositories. That way, anybody can run those scripts, anybody can use their scripts, because that's saved into the Quality Center repository, not local to your script. So here you see the Quality Center Test Plan, and it says the subject. That's exactly what you see here, the test plan and the subject. So whether you create a manual test case or automated test scripts, all get saved into this test plan module in Quality Center. So that's where you can create a folder specific to your project under subject. Right? So I'm going to create something, say Advanced Qtp Demo, say project name, right? And then under this, I can save all my scripts. This goes to in the test plan module, subject, and the Advanced Qtp Demo is the folder. And I can name the script, say login. So that this script is saved into Quality Center repository. Now if you go back and look at in Quality Center Test Plan, so let's refresh this module, and you should be able to see Advanced Qtp Demo, and also you should see a script under that. So this is how just you can save all your scripts from QTP. Say you create one more script. So let's do one more thing, and then I will show you how you can execute these scripts. So first you need to bring all the scripts into Quality Center repository, and the next step is you should be able to run them. So now let's create one more script. Just simply close this application. All right, so now I should be able to save this script. Again, file, save. And again, into the same folder, that is plan Advanced Qtp Demo. This one, I name it as, say, close app. So this way, you created two different scripts, login and close apps. So once you get all those scripts, then the execution part is in the test lab module, right? Whether it's a manual test execution or it's the automated script execution, go to the test lab and then add your test, and then you should be able to run them. Say here you can create a different test set. Test set is basically a collection of manual or automated test scripts, because obviously in the quality center you will get an advantage. So you can run multiple scripts at the same time, right? So batch script run. That's where you can add your scripts. So if you say, for example, this is the default test set, I want to add my scripts to this default test set, and then I want to run them. So click on this select test button now, and then navigate to your project folder, say advanced QTP demo, and you should be able to see your scripts. And now you can add them, those scripts. Okay, so I'm going to add those scripts from this folder. So select the script and click on this run button, so that you should be able to see that scripts get added, the last one. And say, let's try to add close up also, so that that also gets added, the last one. Okay, so this way you should be able to add all the scripts to the test set, right? And then once they get added, you should be able to run them. So if you want to run a bunch of scripts, all you have to do is select those scripts, right? So okay, I want to run these scripts, and then you should be able to click on this run, so that all the scripts gets executed. If it is automation scripts, obviously if it is a manual test case, you have to run one by one. Whereas automation scripts, because they are unattended, so you can run a bunch of scripts here. And there is a run test set button. What this is going to do is, no, I want to run everything from this test set, not selective tests, right? So you can see there are a bunch of tests here. I want to run everything from this test set. So if you click on this, then it's going to give you a window. See, all those tests came up here. And now you can configure your host where you want to run the test. Either you can run the test locally on this machine, that's the local host. So that's where you say there is a checkbox, run all tests locally on your system. Or you can also configure, no, I want to run this test on a different machine so that I can do something else on the machine. That way you uncheck the checkbox, and also you can say, okay, on which machine you want to run this test. So once you uncheck this, now you're going to do this host configuration on which machine you want to run the test. So click on this button, and now you should be able to select, okay, so this is the machine I want to use to run my test. So that this test will get executed on that machine. So you're remotely just executing the test on a different machine. So that once you say click on this run button, the test gets executed on that, and then you'll get the status of this test, whether it's a pass or fail. So that once it starts executing, then you can do something else on this machine. Okay. So usually, like, we are going to set up some test lab machines, and then just the test gets executed. You can remotely trigger those tests. The test gets executed on that machine, and then you do something else on your personal machine, right? So that way, just you can also configure, this is how the execution happens, and then it automatically updates the status here. You can also do the execution. This is actually from quality center execution. And also the execution, if you go to the execution flow, then this is where you can also schedule the test runs. Okay, now I want to run this test on a specific date and time. So you just right click on, and then go to the test run schedule. There is a time dependency, and you can now schedule, okay, I want to run this test on so and so date and time. So this is also like doable. So you can schedule a test so that once you schedule, these tests gets triggered on that particular time and date. Sorry. So that's where actually like you can configure the host machine where you want to run, on a remote machine or on local machine, and also you can schedule it on which date and time you want to run this test. And once the execution happens, the results again get stored into the quality center repository. Yeah, and that's where whenever you try to run any particular test, even from QTP also, because these tests are saved into quality center repository, you see, whenever I try to run this test, right? Now you get the window different. Whereas if you don't have a quality center connection, you don't get these options. Because you established a connection to the quality center, now it is saying whenever you run, it is going to store your test results with the timestamp, and it's going to update all those results with the status, pass or fail, and save to the quality center repository. So if you say click OK, okay, so I think the test is executed. Now let's go and look at what happened here, the status. So it says this is the script just we executed, the login, but it says still no run. Because all these results get stored into the repository, just you need to refresh to bring back the updated results. So click on this refresh button so that it's going to update the status, okay, whether the particular script is passed or failed. So that way it is a shared one. Even somebody looked at like, okay, what's the status of this script? Just he or she can log in into Quality Center and then say, okay, what's the status of all these tests, like whether it's executed, and no run means it's not yet executed. If it is passed, then it's going to update automatically the status as passed. If something there is wrong with the application or something wrong with your script, then it's going to put the results here as failed. And if you stop in between, like whenever you are running the test, and if you stop in between, then it says not completed. So that way, accordingly, it's going to, it's going to update the status as pass or fail or not completed, no run, that kind of status. That happens automatically. And also, suppose you have a bunch of scripts, let's say a bunch of manual test cases that are already done. Now you want to do them automated scripts. Say, if you look at any project, let's look at some manual test case. Say, for example, this is a manual test case, right? So flight reservation, and this is the description of the test case. And then there are some design steps. Okay, so this is how actually the test case is, the manual test case. There are different steps. And now, basically, this is a manual test case. How you can distinguish which one is a manual test case and which one is a automated script.
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website H2KInfosys.com. On our website H2KInfosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.